Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. And to Dr. Katrina, thank you again for being a continued member. For my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my returning subscribers, welcome and thank you for returning. Hello, Jan and Shatika. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for thumbs up. What is your weather like? What are you working on? I am back to my little purse that I put aside since the last time I was on, because I have 3 things going on and I'm using the same hook. So, but this one was set aside for a minute. And I have a hard stop at 5 o'clock because I am going, not at 5 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, as I'm going to a comedy show. And I hope the traffic isn't horrible like the last time I went. I couldn't believe there was that much traffic out there. I tell you, South Florida, ooh, the traffic sucks. And this, what I'm working on, will be a crossbody bag. And I planted, it'll have an outside pocket, and I'm going to put cherries on it, on the outside pocket. And I'm going to give it a cherry closure because the pattern doesn't have all that. It's just a crossbody bag. It doesn't even have, like, I like to close my bags because, you know, we got sticky fingers in this world. So I like to have a zipper or something on my bag, even though I hate having to do it. But you're either going to have a zipper or just a button closure. But the closure will be a cherry. So it's going to have cherries on the outside pocket. Hello, Chloe. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. And hello, Darcia. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. What are you all working on, and what is your weather like? It is very nice. We are back to Florida weather, to say the least. It is hot outside, but it's Florida weather. I appreciate my Florida weather because I do not like cold at all. I like my air conditioner to be on, and half the time I'm throwing a blanket on me or putting on my crochet slippers to keep my feet warm. Because if you change the temperature, then you're going to be too hot because it might take too long to kick back in. So I just try not to play around with it too much. If it was just 80 degrees, nice 80 degrees, that is my preferred temperature. Everybody's saying hello. This is August crochet. This is her pattern. Her outside pocket is a granny square. It's like a multicolored granny square, which is quite nice. But I think I will do this same stitch pattern for the outside pocket and just put the cherries on it. At least that's what my thought says right now. Or I might just do a boring square because it's going to be covered up anyway. So why do this nice pattern and then have to cover it up? So, yep, I think I'm just going to do a plain square because it's going to be covered with cherries. At least that's my plan. I always have great intentions. Hey, Patricia, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for dropping by. Your doll is on her way. Thank you for your purchase. Hey, Melanie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Says, hey, Gigi, and everyone in the chat. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you as well. Hey, VJ, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. She says hello to everyone. And the lurkers, yes, the lurkers. Hello to the lurkers. And Darcy is saying, hey. Hey, Melanie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me as well. Chloe says, weather here is cold and wet. Nothing on hook yet. Putting up and organizing all my new yarn I ordered 3 weeks ago. Oh, did you all see on the news? Joann is a closing. Well, it said 500 stores. I don't know if that's the entitled amount of stores because I was halfway listening to the report. But I'm very sad that another craft store is closing. And they jack up the prices and then say, "Oh, we're having a going out of business sale." And I'm like, these prices are higher than they were before you were going out of business. That's what AC Moore did. And AC Moore wasn't even close. The one that was closest to me closed long before all of them closed, and it became a Michael's. And when I drove all the way 30 minutes, I think it was about, yes, 30 minutes or probably a little more than 30 minutes. And I love their Nicole yarn, but I was like, these are not sale prices. These are jacked up prices and then they put a little sale on it. Anyway, that's what they usually do anyway. But another one bites the dust. Too many online shopping. I saw, um, nope, that's not that. I saw, nope, nope, nope. That's wrong. I'm talking too much. I saw one of Timu's advertisement, and it had now it fakes you out because you think it's Red Heart yarn, but it's not Red Heart yarn. It's a heart, yes, red heart, but it's not Red Heart yarn because Red Heart yarn in the heart it says Red Heart. I said, Timu trying to put Red Heart out of business. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, I messed up a whole bunch of these talking. Okay. Are we straight now? Let me see. Yeah. Okay, we're straight now. Mountain only 500 out of the 850. Okay. I don't know which one. I have two. Yeah, two in my area. So I don't know if either one of them because I haven't been over there because I'm trying to stay out of the stores. It's not a good thing to go in those stores. I went into where is it? Dollar Tree yesterday because I was telling you all about the lady that makes these beautiful things from Dollar Tree. Her channel, if you don't know her, is Beverly's Stunning Creations. And so she had a little jar that she said they were zodiac signs. Hers is Libra, so that's the one she got. And I'm all every time I see people with all this great stuff from Dollar Tree, I'm always saying, where do you live? Your Dollar Tree must be huge. Because I can go to all the Dollar Trees in my area and never see any great stuff like that in there. So anyway, I went in there and I said, let me take a chance. I'll go and see. In my Dollar Trees, the only one I can say that was really, really nice was way far from me. And when I went out to the dentist's office that last time trying to find that Dollar Tree, I'm like, why can't I find this really nice Dollar Tree? Where was it? But I couldn't find it. But so I went into my Dollar Tree and I was farting around, looking. Never saw those little jars. Because I really wanted to create it because it was really cute what she did with it. But I never saw those little jars. But somebody had put this little bunny basket, just threw it up on some stuff, and I saw this. Oh, it's perfect for my little bunnies. So I picked that up. But I picked up a ton of the chenille yarn. I lost my mind in there. I lost my mind. But I bought it because I'm going to make some more bunnies. That's the reason why I bought it. But I was like, I should have stayed out of the stores. I should have stayed out of there. Oh, I'm missing some things. Okay. Watch Jax by Creations live. She had earlier. She is an employee and she knows everything. Oh, I don't know who Jax is. I don't watch a lot of channels because I don't really have the people that I already know are pretty much the people that I go to. They're closing 12 here and ours is one of them. Oh no. But what do you have in your area after those are closed? I guess I need to take a ride and see if there's a going out of business sign on the ones that I go to. Not good news even for the rest of the stores that were kept. No, it's not. Not when you down to what is that? 350? 250? Whatever. Let me see. MDL is an affiliate. He put out a video. Who is MDL? I don't know these people. Sorry. Very nice weather today in the mid 70s in San Diego. Oh, you're in San Diego. My friend is in San Diego. She lives in San Diego. I've only been there once, and I thought it was cold. And 70 to me is cold. And we went in July. Years. My daughter was 4 then. She's 30 now, so that tells you how long ago it's been since I've been there. But I was like, ooh, this is cold to me. I always wear a little jacket or something when I'm on the plane. That same little jacket I wore there, I had it on every single day we were there. Cooley says, BJ, she has illegal documents issued with more info. Is that legal? I guess since it's public knowledge now, I guess it is. Mighty T. Don't have anything in it. Oh, mine either. Mine has a lot of stuff, but not really. Like when I watch, even when Jeanette did a video a long time ago, she found crochet hooks in her Dollar Tree. And I have been going to all the Dollar Trees. Every time I go on one, I'm like, where are the They have knitting needles, but I have yet to find one of my Dollar Trees with the crochet hook in it. So they all seem to carry a whole lot of other stuff. And it really depends on where you are because some Dollar Trees are really, really big. Mine are just like average size. They have one in a flea market and it's the in store. So it looks really big. And so one day I was like, let me go in there and see this, how big this store really is. I walked in, I was like, it's an average size. It's just on the end of this flea market. So I was disappointed. And it wasn't very nice. Like I said, the only Dollar Tree that I would say was really nice was that one that's very far from me. All the other ones are not very well kept. And employees come and go. They quit. They don't want to do any of the work. What am I doing? Okay. Whole lot of that. So Darcy says, we have a Hobby Lobby and it's one out here where I'm at. The others are in different counties and the yarn is good, but not the fabric. Oh, I don't buy very much fabric. There's a Hobby Lobby near me. It's if my knee didn't hurt so much, it's in walking distance. I have to start trying to walk more distances to get that knee back to walking again. I think I'm going to have to put that KT tape on my knee again. I think that would help. I think I'll do that so I can start walking more. But I try to stay away from that Hobby Lobby. I used to have a Michael's, but the Michael's closed. And then It closed after the Hobby Lobby was built over there. So I guess Hobby Lobby was taking its business. I'm not sure. I went over there to get Mod Podge one night, and I got there. I'm like, Michael's is closed. They had the big trash bin thing that the construction people put out to throw all the stuff out. And there were people looking in the trash bin because, I guess there's always some goodies in there to be found. But I was like, oh my goodness, I got to go over here to Hobby Lobby. So I just did not want to drive that far at night to go to Joann's. So I just went over to Hobby Lobby and sucked it up. Because Hobby Lobby prices are not the best. Some things they are really overpriced. Oh, that's Nightbot. But I love watching Beverly's YouTube. I'm always amazed at stuff she is able to do with that stuff. But I said her house must be like mine, full of crafting stuff. She has to have like a spare room or built her own room for all the stuff that she uses for her crafting. I loved what she did with that jar though. Now that was one thing I was like, oh, okay, that's doable. I might be able to recreate that. But unfortunately, I did not find the little jars. Hey Rudy, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? I think this is going to take. Have to do 21 rounds to finish the purse. How many have I done? Okay, I got to count these. $14. I think I'm gonna have to use. So I still have to do the pocket and I have to do the strap. Not sure if this will be enough. Probably gonna have to use maybe a different color. So I don't think I have any more that color up there. No, I do not. I do not. I have some white. Some white is going to be on the outside so I can put the cherries on it. We shall see. I'm always rethinking. I watched Scamanda. I had to get caught up on Scamanda. Scamanda. Well, they finally got to the FBI raiding her house at the very end. So Thursday we get to find out. I still want to know how much her husband had to have known. He's right there. I watched, what was that? 2020 did a story about a couple that were in West Virginia and they scammed the people out of, was it $30 million? Something crazy like that. But the lady killed her husband. She was convicted. But I was like, ooh, just scary stuff. I'm going to have to give up politics for Lent so I can get some crocheting done. I don't do Lent, so and I crochet as I watch the craziness happening. So what can you do? What can you do? But watch the downfall of America. One of my friends posted a whole lot of stuff on Facebook today, and my response was, by the time his followers uh, figure it all out, it'll be too late. History of Germany, Hitler, and the and the Jews. That's what's going to happen. It's already happening before our eyes. Only thing we don't know is where the crematoriums are. And I am not being facetious. I am dead serious. It might be, it might not be a literal one, but what they're doing is the same premise in my mind. And because she was going to be found out, the husband didn't know. They were. This is something else I found interesting about that show. One of I think it was, I don't know if she was just a reporter or FBI person. I don't remember what her position was. But what they were doing was telling everybody, oh, they can get these contracts with the government. And they're like, the government will pay $50 for a hammer. You just have to be able to supply it. So they had these people believing that they had these contracts with the government. And their families, when I say the families put in their life savings, the parents of the son that was murdered, they put in over 500 grand. The couple that they were friends with, they put in probably about the same amount of money. I think was it her mom? I don't know, but they all put in all this money. So, but what I found interesting was the lady says, "Oh, anybody can get a contract with the government. All you have to do is look up what they need, and if you can provide it, you just submit your application, and if you get it, you get the contract." I was like, that is why there is so much corruption. Anywho, I think her husband, because they were supposed to go to Bank of America headquarters somewhere. I forgot where it is, but they were supposed to go to the headquarters and meet with the people to go over, I guess, the finances, because everybody was like, the husband was like a coach and stuff, and she was a pharmacist. She quit her job to do this, but I don't know if he kind of figured out something is wrong, so that's why they were going to go to figure it all out. She asked her neighbors, and this woman, she's told these people she had cancer. She did not. But she asked if she could, and this is a pharmacist, this is all wrong. She asked the family that they have a son that has diabetes if she could borrow some insulin, because when she gets I think she must say when she gets the chemo, her blood sugars go down, or some it couldn't have been the blood sugars go down. It must be the blood sugar go up, because insulin brings the blood sugar down. Whatever craziness she told them, the lady let her borrow a vial of her son's insulin, and that's what she used to kill her husband. I was like, this is just unimaginable that you can just knock off a man because you don't want him. And then she had the children. The children also on the stand saying that their dad was different. He used steroids, and he probably did. But the mom said no, he didn't. But, mom's not living with him. Anyway, it was a hot mess. I just felt so bad. And they asked the grandparents if they wanted a relationship with the children because the mom's gone away for life. Um, the mom said, for now, I think it's okay like it is right now. And it probably is because when you can get on the stand and say negative things about your dad to save your mom, which I understand you don't want your mother to go to jail either, but there was a lot of evidence. This woman took pictures of her husband on the couch, pretty much unconscious, and sent it to people to show them. And then I think they were doing construction in the house, so she had the construction workers. The man was on the floor, on the floor. And they must have had construction workers in the house, and she asked them to put him on the couch. Something's wrong with people like that. Something is really wrong. BJ, you get. Oh, you talking about the sacrifice? And then, because you all know I have to get my crime shows in. Today I watched, because I recorded, I watched Dateline, and they did the story, update on, well, they did the whole story of the Susan Smith. If you remember, Susan Smith was the woman that drowned her babies, had them in the car and let them go into the lake, and she's in prison. And so she was up for parole. So that is pretty much why they did the story. And I still cry. I can't even imagine murdering my children. I can't. They were babies, 3 and 1. They were babies. And she just kept that thing going on, saying a black man carjacked her, got people out there looking for some black man, this generic face and all that. But the police figured it all out. And so when she was up for parole, her first time, because it's been 30, I could not believe I said, it's been 30 years. I was like, Nia was a year. It happened in 95. And Nia was a year old. Mm, mm, mm. And you can just, the father said he doesn't even have memories of his son. He can't remember. And he said with all the therapy that he's had, they told him that is a defense mechanism for him. And he says he still, right now, can't remember. I was like, and it was just so, I feel, you still remember, if you were alive and well and remember that whole story, you just see him just falling apart, and to see those little caskets. Oh, I was like, no, don't let her ever out. Let her behind, die in prison. Let her remember every day what she did to those babies. Politics is your crime show. And nobody called 911. Nobody. And the couple that were friends with them, the husband went over there to see him, because the reason why is because she kept telling people, oh, he said he's not going to the hospital. He keeps saying he's not going to the hospital. So nobody was physically there. So that friend went over there and saw him, and he was the one that took him to the hospital. I forgot how long that man, I think they said 5 days. When he went to the hospital, his blood sugar was 29, I think they said. 20, that is not livable. And you think about all of the damage his body has already gone through with that low blood sugar. And I want to say, I don't even know if he was 40. I don't know. I don't remember his age. But he is long gone now. And she is in prison. I was like, whoo, these people do some crazy stuff. So I am just on edge about this Scamander because I want to know what kind of sentence she gets. Or if she's been sentenced or not, because I refuse to look it up. I just have to watch all of the craziness. It's just, I don't know. I guess I don't have a greed for money. I'm not going to rob any places. I'm not going to kill nobody over it. But yeah, I don't know. It's very, very scary how people's minds can flip. Darcy said it's hers too. Yeah, I keep seeing all these Venezuelans here all upset. Oh, he betrayed us. Oh, please. Who who believes a 34? Oh, because they think that was all political. His I was like, something wrong with y'all. Just something wrong with you. That man breathes lies. And did you see the craziness with these people that's supposed to represent America? How they talk to our allies like they were scolding children? I was like, woo, we're going to be out here on this island alone, alone. And the rich will continue to get rich, and the egg prices will continue to rise. Mm, mm, mm. And soon there will be no eggs because all the chickens will be dead. And nobody will be able to afford the ones that the chickens have. Muskrat set up a new Doge website and it was hacked. Oh, hello, yes, Michelle Crochets. How are you? Thank you for driving and listening. She's saying hi to Darcia and VJ. Anyone else that I missed? Oh, that's your cousin? But we are on the down. Certainly on the down. Some of the courts are pushing back on all of this foolishness. And those, I forgot which one of the agencies went out there and protested big time, big time. Got a temporary halt on them being fired. Can you imagine? Then they pretty much bullied one of the DOJ people to sign uh, to dismiss the charges against the other crook, Mayor Adams. And he did it because he didn't want the rest of the people to be fired. And he's near retirement. He better be careful because you see what that idiot did to McKay. I think it was McKay blocked him from getting his retirement. The man had to go to court to get his retirement. Mm-mm. That ain't nothing but evil in that heart. Nothing. But they believe the BS. Hey, Shirley, how are you today? She says, hey, everyone, it's cold, rainy, and I'm working on Octos, listening and lurking. Oh, speaking of Octos, even though it's not Octos, Regina's not here, but just in case she does a repeat, I got The Zodiac book. It is such a well written. The only issue I have with it, I've scrolled through it. What I do like about it is that everything is on, you just go from pattern to pattern. And even though I have my zodiac wheel, I did not. Now I'm gonna have to go and look at my wheel to see if I put it up right. But I did not realize Aries was the first sign of the zodiac. I probably knew that when I was a teenager, when I was all into the zodiac signs. But it is very, very well written. And it was all of the little zodiacs. And if I'm sure you all saw Miss Regina's, all her posts when she puts up. So this is the one that I'm working on, Aries. It's so cute. That ruffle around, that little ruffle there, whoo, that gave me a Dickens. Where is it? They had, one part of it was cut off. And I was like, oh no, why is that cut off? I can't even. Oh, right here. Well, they have the fire, earth, air. I know I was a fire sign in the air. So at the bottom, where Gemini is cut off. Gemini is cut off. That was the only issue that I've seen so far. But I am so looking forward to doing these. They are so cute, but they are sung. That Aries, I don't even look forward to those horns because that doggone ruffle, I was like, girl. I felt like just not doing it, but I was already into it. So I was like, oh, well. Aries is late March, early April. I know, but as my daughter says, you thinking of the our calendar. Yes, because that's what I would have thought. Send it back. Tell them you want another book. Oh, I'm too lazy. I should. As I paid good money for this book. It's not like it's a used book. That's so much work. All right, BJ, I'm rethinking that. I am rethinking that. I might just do that. Because I have 30 days. It's a good book, though. I like. But my other book that I have, the Amigurumi Friends, she has like none of the patterns, because you have to go by the poses, the different poses. So if you want a body pose 1 or body pose 2 or body pose 3, you have to do the pattern. And they got a body pose 5. Where's 4? 3, 4, 5. So they have. Let me make sure. Okay, they have 5 body poses. So you really, depending on what body pose you want, you have to go back and forth to the pages to crochet it, which that annoys me. I see one downside to this book, but I like the patterns in here too. They're really cute. All of them. Come on. You see the different poses, the laying down, the laying on one side. And we see the standing up. It's a cute book. That's where I did my bunny. Where is it? Mine is much bigger than theirs. So that's where this pattern came from. And see, her little ruffle thing is made separately. And that's how I felt like doing for my Aries. Making it separate. But I had already started it. So I said, let me just go ahead and finish it. Let me see. I just started doing the Emmys, trying to do a loaf dog. I love that book. I have it. So many good ideas. Which one? The Friends one? She's so cute. Thank you, Darcia. Yeah, I enjoyed making her. I like those ears because it's different from them. This one I tried to make her ears flop down, but for some reason it doesn't want to do. Well, that's a little bit better. I want them to be down more like that. I've been messing around with that one. Oh, the Friends one, yeah. So those will keep me busy for the rest of the year. In between trying to make purses and hats. I made my heart hat. The other one is on Bonita up there. So I made this one has a bigger band, but the one that's on Bonita has a smaller band. Because I was trying to get I wanted the hearts to be more across like that, but they're still up higher than I wanted. I think I'll have to actually put them where the band is if I want them there. Who knows? Who knows? Angela saying good evening. Let me see. I have the bunnies. They don't need hair like the dog. Oh, I like the bunnies. They don't need hair like no, they don't. I have the immigrant friends. Oh, you do too, Angela? Oh, yep, no hair. The Aries has hair that I'm gonna have to do. I was like, oh, hair. But they're fun. Like I said, they'll keep me occupied. I'm working on I saw a cute earbud. It's a cat. Um, but I made it. I want to make it a little bigger because I have a case for my earpods, earpods, whatever they call. So I made it with my fabulous 3.0 millimeter hook that I've been using on all these things. So it's bigger because I want to be able to put not just the earbuds themselves, I want to put the whole case in there. So I'm hoping that it comes out big enough where I can slide the whole case in there. Hopefully I'll get it done sometime this week. But I was trying to find that same style with the dog face. I said, I guess I'm just going to have to do it and just make a dog face. That can't be too hard. Yeah, I say that. And I'll be like looking at 1,000 tutorials to figure out how to do a dog's face. Since I don't have a dog, doesn't matter anyway. But I wanted to do the cat one. I need to work on some more of my resins because I have that sale coming up next week. I haven't done, but have I done any new ones? Ooh, I think I was. I was working on them, but they weren't coming out the way I wanted them to come out. So I need to work on that. So I know I need to do some more letters. I wanted to do the entire alphabet, so I have to make sure I don't repeat the same ones I already have. Well, I hope I did these right. Yep, they look right. Yep, they look right. And I started doing that flower purse. So I got the cording that I wanted to use. And I bought some more from Hobby Lobby, but it was a light color. And I really didn't want to do a light color. I wanted a darker color. but I have it. But that doing that flower takes so long, so long. But I want to get it done. So another thing on my hook that'll just have to wait. I have to stop watching YouTube because every time something pops up new, it's like, ooh, let me try that. The only advantage now is that I'm not buying more yarn because I'm trying to use what I already have. Except for the flower purse, I did buy that cording because I don't have that stuff just laying around anywhere. I might work on this when I get back because the comedy show will be over probably 10. I don't think my friend, I haven't heard from her, so I don't know if she's going to come because she said she had to find a sitter. And I don't know if she did because she never said anything. I'll send her a text to see if she's coming. But the way the place is set up is because my other friends, they got there before me, and they do not allow you to hold seats. So, but they have a long table, like counter or whatever, for us single people, which was perfect for me. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't know they already sat us." I said, "No, I'm a big girl. I'm all right back here. It's a comedy show." And like I have to have a conversation with anybody. I just need to listen to the funniness. So I'm seeing Craig Robinson. I only know him from, where do I know him from? Is he on Saturday Night Live? I think he's on Saturday Night Live. Anyway, we'll see. Don Lemonhead, comedians on his live. I bet that was funny. Which comedians did he have? Ooh. Gotta have some. I haven't even watched Stephen Colbert this week. Oh my goodness. Is he on vacation? I just thought about that because I haven't seen, I don't think I saw anything new. I don't know. Now Godfrey, I know. I don't know Dante. Hmm. I probably do and just doesn't I just don't know the name. Who knows? I follow now I never really cared for DL Hughley, but in this day and age, I follow him now just to get his take on things. It's a mess, people. It is a mess. I said I need to stock up on me some maple syrup before the prices get ridiculous. I mean, maple syrup isn't cheap to begin with, but I appreciate it. I haven't bought any of that other syrup in years. I've been a maple syrup person for a very long time. Try to stick with more wholesome stuff instead of all that sugary stuff. Let it be natural sugar, not added sugar. Maybe I'll get rid of some of this belly fat. We shall see. That's my goal. Got to get this weight down. I say that every single year. I think I gain more than I lose. My friend sent me the person. He's not the only person, but he's one of the inventors of the folding chair. His name is Nathaniel Alexander. I think it was was he 1911? But his chair was unique because he had a pull-out desk part to it. And when I saw that, I was like, I wonder if that's where the airlines got that from. Because, they said, put your trays up. I think he's in 1911, but there was a few of them before him. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. Nathaniel Alexander, inventor of a folding chair. He's from Lynchburg, Virginia. And it's so weird. They have the patent. Yeah, it was July 7th, 1911. And they have the patent, but they don't have any information on him, like when he was born, when he died. They don't have any stuff like that on him. It says born unknown, parents unknown, died unknown. That's so weird. But they have his patent. It was filed March 10th, 1911, and granted July 4th the same year. So there's no biographical information on him, which is so weird. But the other people that had patents, where is it? M.S. Beach of Brooklyn, New York, patent of folding chair for pews, U.S. patent number, blah, 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 blah. That was in 1857, October 13th, 1857. However, his design appears to be a drop-down seat, such as an airplane jump seat, rather than a chair you can fold, stack, and store away. Then they have J.P.A. Spate, S-P-A-E-T, I guess, W.F. Berry, and J.T. Snooty, Snotty, of Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Their patent was May 22nd, 1888, for a folding chair to design to look much like a regular chair. When in use, it could be folded up to store away and save space. Then you have C.F. Batt, patent of folding chair for steamers, on June 4th of 1889. Bates' patent notes that he was seeking improvements on long-standing folding chair designs, especially avoiding having a hinge at the side arms that can pinch your fingers when folding or unfolding the chair. So there's been a few of them, but I've never seen one that actually has the fold out on it. Has anybody else seen one of those? Or do they still even make them? Oh, where is it? And they said that, however, he has escaped having much biographical information known about him. What can be found about Alexander confuses him with an early governor of the state of North Carolina who was not a Black American. One account says he was born in the early 1800s, North Carolina, and died several decades before the date of the patent of the folding chair. So there's not much known about this man. It says, according to his patent, Alexander designed his chair to be used in schools, churches, and other auditoriums. His design included a book rest on the back that the person in the seat behind could use, which was ideal for churches and choirs, unless people started moving around. That's what I got out of that. So that's a good idea, but if the person in front of you is moving, that doesn't help you. Let me see. Narcia said, please don't mention belly fat. Okay, mum's the word. Mum's the word. Oh, they know. They just not saying. Oh, it's my inheritance from my mom, my belly fat. And now she doesn't have it. I do. I told her, I said, every pound that you lost, I gained. Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm going to get off of here so I can go to my show. They have a 2-drink minimum, which most of these comedy places, that's the rule. This is my second time going to this venue. I like it because I think most of the casinos probably don't charge for parking. And so they have this huge parking garage, no charge for parking. They have lots of restaurants and stuff around there, but I was hoping I would eat before I go, but now I can't. I just ate, had a salad. So now I'm going to go and eat some junk. Because you got to have some food if you got to have a drink. I wonder if I had just sodas, if that would count. Well, it didn't say it had to be alcoholic. We shall see. Anywho, I'm sure that's what they want. Because that they probably charge $5 for a soda. I don't even know. I don't know. But anywho, I'm out of here. I thank you all for joining me. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, Michelle. Great live, Gigi. See you next time. Now, Coley, are you the one that had the birthday on the 11th? If not, somebody had a birthday on the 11th, but happy birthday. Hope your birthday was good. So I'm going to go out here and hopefully I will have a good time. I plan to have a good time. He's funny. I think he's very funny. That's why I said, oh, let me go see him. Now this is going to be my go-to, my entertainment until football season starts again. Yes, ma'am. Okay, it was you. The brain is it's working. Well, I hope you had a good one. All right, so until my next video you're very welcome. Until my next video, which should be Monday. I thought we were off Monday, but apparently my new people took that holiday away. Last year, I had to work it because the state was open. I don't know. Anyway, I was stuck. And then I'm just looking at the thing and I'm like, why isn't anybody saying anything about having Monday off? So then I finally says, are we off Monday? And say, nope, it's not a holiday. I was like, oh, so they took that holiday away too. They took away Martin Luther King. Then they said that it was going to be President's Day. And then this year it's not even President's Day. Oh, well. But I will be wearing my president's t-shirt. And you know, if you know, you know. Everybody have a good rest of your night. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.